really love the interactivity side of it. So being able to interact with all the other teachers, having a bit of theory, a bit of research-based stuff, and then getting into a group every 20 or 30 minutes and be able to discuss that. Sometimes you can go to a workshop and you'll sit and listen for hours and hours, and you get bored and you don't really take in much information. And I think that some of the best parts for me have been listening to other people's stories and how we're all in the same boat.
It probably sounds cliche, but honestly, it's you and Marie, because it's so important. It's your energy. Even if, let's say, in terms of theory, let's say I hadn't taken anything home with me today, but I had such a great 2 days that was so invigorating that only, that was worth it.
Mari's presentation, I'm sort of the type of person who might yawn every now and then, but I haven't found myself yawning once in the 2 days. Her voice, the topics explored, looking at stress and the treatment of stress and how to work as an individual but as a whole school base. We'll be going back and revisiting many of the avenues. Yeah.
I intend to go back and definitely recommend this to my principal, because I'm just so excited for myself as to what I've learnt, that I want that for other people that I work with. Because I went home last night thinking, imagine if your whole school thought this way, your whole staff, like the positivity that would come out of that would be amazing.
So I got a lot of things from the course, a lot of practical tips on things that I can do to help the staff that I have in my faculty. And a lot of those things then all of us as teachers can apply to our classrooms, and that the whole school can use to look after our well-being, which is so important.
And I like that it's been research-based. There's been a lot of research that has been thrown in for the last couple of days, or reference to books.
My name is Harun, and I'm a high school mathematics teacher from Young High School. This teacher wellbeing program has been very informative for me. I've learned a lot of strategies that I can use in class, both for myself and the students, to help create a positive learning environment and just calm students down and give them the opportunity to start focusing on learning rather than all the baggage they come into class with.
Lots of things, so I've learned a lot about myself, being more self-aware, more confident in that I've got control of what's going on in my classroom, and of what work I need to do, and organising my brain, because my brain's been a bit muddled. So now I feel like I'm organised in that I can prioritise urgent and non-urgent things, which is really good.
Hi, my name's Haji and I'm a special education teacher. These last 2 days by Marie has taught me how to deal with stress, because I believe stress is a part of teaching, and it was good to know that all the teachers around me are feeling the same, and there are easy ways to deal with it. So that's what Marie taught us in these last 2 days, because I feel if you are stressful, that's what's going to show in your teaching, and that is not going to do any good to my students. So my well-being is important, and that's what I've been taught in these last 2 days. So a big thank you to Marie and Tanya for the workshop.
My name's Sam. I've had a fantastic time at The Effective Teacher. I've been to a course with Marie and Tanya before, and they always do a great job. I could not recommend this more to any other teachers out there who think that they're struggling a little bit, and there are ways to overcome any of these issues. Do come along, and hopefully they'll see you soon.
I would recommend the course. This is my 3rd course that I've been to, and each time I've walked away I felt like I've learnt something, and I've taken actually something back to the school and shared with my peers, which I think is a great thing to do.
Take it back as a staff back at our school, and visit the many different areas, the energy levels, sleep time, building good habits, relationships with other people, whether that be in the school or in the school with the teachers or with the kids as well. So yeah, no, the presentation was great. I love the stimulating environment that allowed great discussion at the tables, the tactile pieces of equipment. It certainly wasn't a sterile presentation. It was one that really encouraged me after 27 years of teaching to go on for another 27.
It's reminded me that I need to be still. So one of my changes is that, because I'm quite energetic and I do a lot of exercise, that I've reminded myself that one of my changes will be to be still and just to practice stillness.
and her ability to listen. You can tell when other people are talking, she really listens to that, and then she'll respond with a comment that's relevant as well. But also giving us time, we've had enough time to talk ourselves, so you feel that you've been listened to, and it's valued that you have your own ideas as well.
I have loved this wellbeing course. I've found it really engaging, really interactive, full of energy. Everyone in the room's beautiful.
Recommend it to all high school teachers.
Would really recommend this course, and I haven't been paid for this production.